YouTube, what's poppin', man? What's poppin', YouTube? What's going on with y'all, man? Chill. Hope everybody doing well, man. Hope everybody doing blessed. You know what I'm saying? We still moving. Thank God, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta thank God, bro. Real talk. Cause I've been going through so much. It's almost like I'm just finally able to see like just a little bit of light, you know what I'm saying? But I thank God for that light though, I ain't gonna lie. Cause I've been going through a lot of different ups and downs, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of downs though, more downs though, I ain't gonna lie. But we prosperous though, we just gonna keep on thanking God and keep moving forward, cause what more can you do when you just trying to better yourself? You just trying to be the best person you can be. You know what I'm saying? You just trying to be the better version of yourself. What more can you do? You know what I'm saying? Man, just wanted to get on here, talk to y'all, vent a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And get off. I really didn't want to do much. You know what I'm saying? Just really wanted to get on here and just motivate, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, just motivate, chop it up, talk about my future plans, future endeavors, and just, you know, talk to the people for a minute. So you definitely just you gotta stay prayed up. You definitely just wanna trust God and believe in God, because it's definitely gonna be a lot of battles, a lot of haters, a lot of doubters, a lot of people that, you know, don't want to see you achieve, don't want to see you go higher, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't up to them, you know what I'm saying? It's literally up to you. Life is all up to you. It's all about choices, good choices and bad choices, you know what I'm saying? And it's also about who you separating, who you surrounding yourself around. You know, are you surrounding yourself around negative bloodsuckers, blood suckers, people that draining your energy, people that taking a lot of energy from you? Ladies, is you out here staying and living with men that ain't contributing to nothing you doing? Is you out here having babies and you the only one out here taking care of the baby, and the nigga that's living in the house with you ain't really putting nothing up or contributing? It's called blood suckers. It's called energy drainers. It's called people that's just taking energy from you. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you 30 some years old, and you still out here making ignorant mistakes, then you gotta change. You gotta change your ways. You gotta step up to the plate. You out here 30 something with kids, and you ain't working, you ain't trying to get no job, you ain't doing nothing. Shit, dog called this shit a leech. You know what I'm saying? You ain't working, you a leech. You know what I'm saying? You leeching off somebody, because you ain't got it. You ain't got it to provide or give to nobody else. You ain't being an instrument or a help to nobody else. So what you doing? You know what I'm saying? Got to be leeching. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got to understand that, you know, life is all about choices, and it's about who you surround yourself around. It's about, I mean, you know, I know y'all heard the saying, you become the 5 people you hang around. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you hanging around 5 losers, 6 losers all day, you gonna be the 7 loser. You gonna be the 6th loser. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be the next one in the group, because you're not trying to elevate. You're not trying to better yourself. You're not trying to stand away from the crowd. You're trying to follow instead of lead. You know what I'm saying? But in order to be a leader, you gotta be a follower, or else you'll never learn how to be a leader and stand apart. But if you don't learn what you need to learn in those phases, then you're gonna forever be a motherfucking follower. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never gonna transition into leadership qualities. You know what I'm saying? So just gotta make sure that we elevating ourselves, that we pushing ourselves forward, that we trying to always moving towards steady growth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so man, I ain't gonna lie. The last few months, I've been really battle tested. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm just starting to see a little bit of the light. You know what I'm saying? And, but one thing I'm learning about life, man, is the lessons in the losses that you think is a loss. It's really not a loss. Things that you think is a loss, it's really a lesson. It's always a lesson in whatever we go through. It's always something you can learn from and you can take from whatever we go through in life. You know what I'm saying? So don't ever look at life as a struggle or something that you're going through where it's a loss, man. I lost this or I lost that. Nah, bro, it's a lesson because now you know what to do and how to move to go about getting back to where you were. Now you know about how to go back through it. And if you had to go back down, you'll know how to get through it because you withstood the test of time. You had faith. You went through the fire alone through a long experience. You went through a long extended period of time. You went through the fire. You know what I'm saying? You stood the test of time. So, just gotta believe in yourself. You know what I'm saying? Have faith continuously. Show effort continuously. You know what I'm saying? Even in the bad times, you still want to show effort continuously. And persevere. Because nothing's gonna last always. God will never put nothing too much on you that you can't bear. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna go through hardships. You're gonna face hardships, but at the same time, you gotta level up. You gotta stick with getting knowledge. Continue to get knowledge. Continue to get smarter. Continue to get stronger. Move around your insecurities. Move around your weaknesses. Strengthen those weaknesses that you have. You know what I'm saying? Because this is what's gonna make you turn you into a diamond when you're going through that fire. When you're going through the worst situations. They say when you go through the worst situations, you're really at your sharpest time. You're at your sharpest. Your brain is at its sharpest when you're going through the most adversity. Because you're sharp. You're thinking about ways on how you can improve yourself. You're thinking on self-improvement. You're thinking on how you're going to be once you get through this. And you're looking at all the bits and pieces on how you won't end up in those positions again. So, if you're smart, basically. If you're not, then you're going to continue to go through the same dumb stuff. But if you're smart, you'll start to take note of the things that you go through in those troubling times, and you'll immediately try to figure out ways that you can go around those obstacles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm just venting, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I just want to talk. You know what I'm saying? That's all. I don't care who out there, whoever listening. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this resonates with. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to help your spirit, help your vibration, help your frequency. Because we got so many energy drainers around us. People that don't wish you good. People that literally don't want to see you win. You know what I'm saying? And you need encouragement. You need people that you vibe with that help encourage you. I need people that help encourage me. We all need help through this walk of life, man, because it get hard out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? He's celebrating his birthday or whatever today. And I just told him, man, like, congratulations, bro. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, man. You know what I'm saying? Because, cherish this day. Because a lot of people ain't living to see their birthday, bro. A lot of people getting took out. I had a partner came over my house. My brother-in-law, he came over my house I want to say 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? And when he came in, we got to chopping it up. We got to drinking and chopping it up, whatever. He started telling me about people that were dying, people that I knew, people that I was close to, that started dying. People just died out the blue. Just started, man, this person died, man. Such and such died too. This person died. I'm like, God, dog. I'm scared to ask I'm scared to ask about anybody else because I'm just knowing that it's probably not no good news behind that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this person died. My nigga Jamie died. My nigga Blow died. I'm like, damn. My white boy partner, Bo, he died. My nigga Jamie, he died. I'm like, God, dog. It's like, man, we gotta cherish life, bro, because life is precious, man. We gotta cherish life because life is short. You know what I'm saying? We gotta cherish those moments, but we also need to better ourselves in this time, and we also need to figure out what our legacy is gonna be. What are we leaving behind? You know, J.P. Morgan, Chase Bank, Walmart. You know, all these little places have last names. They have family structure. These businesses are gonna be around for centuries. You know what I'm saying? They've locked this down for centuries because this is family oriented businesses and structures that were built and made for family to forever be rich off of. So what is we leaving behind? Is we trying to acquire land? Is we looking into real estate? Is we investing in ourselves? Is we looking at longevity? Because I'm thinking about my kids. How life is gonna be for them when I'm all the way out the way. What foundation are we laying for these babies, for this youth, for these kids coming up? You know, are we really moving and gravitating in the way of financial freedom and financial wealth? And I'm talking about real wealth. That Rick Ross wealth, that Jay-Z type of wealth, that Kanye wealth, that empire built wealth where you can't take this shit from me. You know what I'm saying? 200, 300, 400 M's. Long money. You know what I'm saying? We need that because our generation needs that. We need structure. You know what I'm saying? For real, y'all. These the things I be thinking about, man, when I take these rides by myself and when I step away from my family and stuff like that, and I'm stepping out, moving and grooving. I'm always thinking about how I can better myself, bro. How I can re-strategize my life, you know what I'm saying? I'm 34, you know, I'm doing stuff a lot different. You know what I'm saying? Are you cleaning up the clutter in your house? Are you getting rid of all the bullshit? All the stuff that's cluttering up your mind? Are you cleaning up around yourself? Are you, are you providing a creative environment for yourself to be able to be who God truly created us all to be, which is born creators? We all here to create something. So we got to reconstruct how we think about things. We got to reconstruct, how we make our money. We got to reconstruct and change a lot of things that we've been tied down by so long, for so long. Actual ownership, owning our homes, not paying rent, but actually having a mortgage and, using our home to our advantage to where we are the landlords. We can use it and rent it out to other people and not be the fucking tenant. How we can structure ourselves and buy land and acquire land so when people want to make contracts or want to come build stuff on your land, you benefit from that. You making mailbox money by the benefit of you owning the soil. You know what I'm saying? Equity. Life is about equity. You're going to get to them ends by having equity, having some value, having some kind of leverage in companies, having some kind of leverage with your business, with your credit. So you can be able to get the things and get the funding that you need for your business acquisitions, for your business to move and run smooth like a, well-oiled machine. You know what I'm saying? We got to start thinking long term. We got to start looking at life down the tunnel instead of looking at what we see right here in front of us. We got to look at what we can build for the next 4 to 5 to 10 years down the line. You know what I'm saying? Living below your means and stuff like that. You know, living below your means and stuff. You know, not trying to do too much too soon. Saving your money. Putting a little money aside. Instead of being broke. No money. Having to call people for help and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to start, you know, just moving better, moving smarter, moving cleaner, eating, living more of a healthier lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Just being more clean, you know, eating more healthy, working out, exercising, sweating out those toxins and things that's keeping your body in a low frequency, in a low vibration. You know what I'm saying? I went from walking to now I'm running. I went from running 1 mile to 2 miles, 2 miles to 3 miles, 3 miles to 4. Now I'm at 10 miles, non-stop. I run 10 miles non-stop, and I run it in within an hour. I run about 10 miles within an hour. So I got good pace, good speed, everything. You know what I'm saying? But it took me time to gradually graduate and gravitate to that. You know what I'm saying? Everything takes time. Time is more important than money. So what are we doing with our time? That's the question. Are we looking at ways we can help people? Are we starting YouTubes? Are we figuring out ways that we can reach out to the people so we can be a beacon of light, so we can actually help people into the right direction and the right energy? Or are we sitting back watching everybody else move, watching everybody else and gossiping and, you know what I'm saying, you know, doing shit for clout and all that dumbass shit? Is we really literally trying to build platforms and help people, dog? Is we, you know, really about the people, really about bettering ourselves and bettering others? Are we about serving each other, serving others? Or are we just selfish? Are we just, you know what I'm saying, you know, only looking at how we can, you know what I'm saying, how we can do for ourselves, which is important. It is important to do for self. But you also receive some of those benefits and you get to the money that you want by serving others. And you learn that out by, you know, books like Think and Grow Rich, you know what I'm saying, and Napoleon Hill, you know what I'm saying, you know, Les Brown, you know, you learn those things by those type of people. Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, a lot of different motivational speakers, you know what I'm saying? You learn that service to others, having a valuable service can bring profits. And you start to learn how profits are better than wages. Wages you can make at a job easy, but they're only going to give you this certain amount. It's a ceiling with wages. But with profits, there is no ceiling, because you can turn a profit quick with a great idea, with a bright idea. You can turn a profit way bigger than the amount that a job would pay you, just by what you created, just by, you know what I'm saying, just by what you came up with out your own mind, with your own creativity. People will pay you numerous amounts of money. It'll blow your mind how much money. Billions, trillions. People pay you billions just by your mindset, just by what you think of, just by an idea of something that you can create. It'll surpass any job, any hourly wage that somebody will pay you, by you making that profit, just by you using your mind. You know what I'm saying? A wise man said this, I forgot his name. I forgot he's a pastor though. You know what I'm saying? He's a bishop. I think he passed away though, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a great speaker though. You know what I'm saying? But he said something that stuck with me. He was like, and don't quote me on this because I might get it wrong, but he was basically saying that for the fact that did I bring my book with me? I ain't even bring my book. But he basically said that he was like, so you're damn, I can't remember this shit. Try to remember though. I know what he said, but I just can't word the shit right exactly how he said this shit. That's what's making me upset. I hate when people ride my blind side too. This shit be so damn dumb to me. Like, why you riding on my blind side? Lame ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's always a hater. This nigga stay in my, nah, this nigga ain't, that ain't him. Oh, damn, I thought that was somebody else. Yeah. So, he said this. He was like, so, your job, we gotta start thinking pretty much, you know, that a job is like the only way out. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. We are conditioned to believe that, you know, our job is the only way that we can get to what we have or get to where we need. Basically saying that, you know what I'm saying, we're more powerful than a job. We're more powerful than clocking into somebody else's dream. Basically because for one thing, you helping build somebody else's legacy. You know what I'm saying? A job is helping building somebody else's job and somebody else's dream. But when you do your work, when you work on yourself, that's you building your self-worth up. See, when you on somebody else's clock, you building the value of the company that you work for. But when you on your own clock, when you punching into yourself and you tapping into yourself, you building the value of yourself. And that's a big ass difference. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep it 100. It's just a big ass fucking difference. To be able to like literally like work on yourself more than you work on anybody's job. To work on yourself and become better than being on somebody else's time. You know what I'm saying? That's the most valuable thing, to be honest. Because if you worked on your own self as much as you do on your job, then you can pay yourself and your employees and you wouldn't need any job. You would have people working for you. And I think that's what, you know, everybody not meant to think on that level though. You know what I'm saying? Because we need structure. We need people. We need people to, I know one day I'm going to need people to work for my company. You know what I'm saying? To keep it 100. So it's not, working is not bad. Working is actually humbling. Working actually saves you money and makes you money. Working actually is a 7 to 8 to 9 stream income. When they say you need 7 to 8 to 9 streams of income to become a millionaire, jobs is one of those. You know what I'm saying? Job is a stream of income. So a job can and has proven to help people become millionaires. People have gotten rich working for other people as well. But they still were doing their own thing on the side. They were always creating. They were always becoming a better version of themselves on the side of them working for someone else. So I just want to drop that on y'all mental, man. That you know, we just trying to be a better person this year before the year end. You know, we almost at the end of the year. You know, we've done a lot. We've changed a lot. We've changed a lot. You know what I'm saying? I know I have. I was over 240, over 250 pounds. Now I'm down to 160. You know what I'm saying? And I feel good as hell. I'm running 10 miles a day. I'm working out 3 to 4 times a week. Really need to be more than that. I'm eating good. I'm drinking coconut water. I'm eating walnuts, almonds, salads. You know what I'm saying? I might do some sweets time to time. I like cookies and shit like that, and sweet stuff sometimes, but as most part, I'm eating the right things and I'm sweating all those nasty calories and toxins up out of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about elevating. I want to see my people, whoever listening to my channel, bro, this channel is about elevation. This channel is about, intellectual, high vibing conversations that we're going to start to have about raising your vibration, raising your frequency, getting away from people that's sending you down the path that you're not trying to go. Stop wasting time, because time is more valuable than money. Let's stop wasting our time around the wrong individuals. Let's get around the people that we want to become. You want to become a millionaire? Then we need to be positioning ourselves around millionaires. You want to be one of the best artists from Memphis? Then I need to be positioning my ass around the best artists from Memphis that came from this city, or at least getting in the mix. You want to be one of the best hoopers? You want to be a great NBA player or a better ball player? Then you need to get your ass in the gym and go around where the NBA players go hoop at. Go hang out where they hang out at. Or just go to the gym, because you can build relationships like that. You ain't no telling who you gonna meet at the gym. It's all kind of millionaires stop at the gym. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be getting to the gym, getting a membership. You wanna make money being a trucker? Then you need to go get around people that got trucks, that's in trucking, that's in the trucking industry. That's gonna tell you the prices and everything that you need to know to get to where you need to get to faster. It's time out for hanging around the wrong people, for being around the wrong energy. Time is ticking. We getting older. Time is moving. We losing people. People are being born. Time is moving. The future is being created. The past is becoming even more older. Past is yesterday. It's gone. We got to keep moving and pursuing and growing and growing and growing, so we can keep helping more and more and more people and more people. You know what I'm saying? Being a service to somebody, being a testimony to somebody, telling them the great things God has done for you, what Jesus has done for you, how he's brought you made no way out of no way for you, how he's brought you up to higher heights, how he's blessed you like he's blessing me. You know what I'm saying? Financially, spiritually, emotionally, physically, God is working within me. Do I have some loose screws to tighten up? Yes. Don't we all? But at least we trying and striving to be better. You know what I'm saying? At least we striving to become a better version of ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So let's just vibrate higher, man. Let's help each other. Like I said, man, we all in this shit together, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Putin over there in Russia. He doing crazy shit. You got Memphis. You got not Memphis, but Biden ass over here. He's doing crazy shit. It's people passing all these signals of war, and like, are we ready, y'all? Like, do we got water stored up? Do you got food stored up? Do you got canned goods stored up? Do you got ammo? Do you got flashlights? Do you got generators? Do you got any kind of survival tents? Do you got waterproof sleeping bags? Do you got bulletproof vests? Do you got walkie-talkies? Are you able to ready to live off grid? Are you think power won't get shut off this bitch? You see these people out there in New Jersey with all that damn snow? Y'all don't think that this motherfucker get shut down by cold weather? That hawk out here, y'all know y'all feel it. Memphis, I know y'all feel that hawk. We ain't even got snow and it's cold as a motherfucker out here. Shivering. I'm like, damn, it's cold as a motherfucker. Excuse my language, y'all. Excuse me. I know we got kids and listening and stuff. But excuse my language, but man, it's cold as hell. Is we ready to survive if something were to happen, drastically were to happen? Is we able to, set up community meetings? Is we able to have walkie-talkies? Do we have a system in play, a place to go, gas masks available? If anything, we have to breathe a certain kind of way. Do we have these things available, dog? Do we have this food stored up? Do you have means of making it heating up your food, lights, generators, stuff to cook with, you know what I'm saying? Utensils to use, if just in case some power or some shit go out, we can survive, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, it's a lot going on around us, but they throw frisbees, like they throw little stuff at us in the media to kind of throw you off. Oh, he died, this person happened, this shit going on in hip hop, to blind you and distract you. Cause that's, the enemy is a big ass distraction. Satan is a distraction. He's there to throw you off. So you got to see the lies and the shit in the social media to draw your attention, to distract you from what's really going on in the world. The fuel shortages, the gas shortages. I just left the motherfucking gas station just a minute ago and couldn't get no gas out there joint. I'm pumping the joint and it's like going in that joint, tick, tick. It's like putting cents in that joint. I had 18 cents in that motherfucker. It made it to the point where wasn't no gas coming out. I had to run in the store and say, hey, what's going on? No gas. Like, it's getting real, bro. They saying trucks can lose diesel and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This is shit that get the food to the stores. This would get all your food to the stores and all that. Are we prepared for anything that could happen? Are we building security for ourselves, dog? And that's what I want to make this channel about. Like, literally, like, not just, news, social media, enlightenment, you know what I'm saying? And raising your vibration, raising your mentality a little bit to where you think a little bit more. You think and grow rich. You think and grow prosperous with your mindset. That's what I'm trying to get us on, and that's what I'm trying to gravitate towards. I want, my listeners to understand that this is an educational channel. This is not a channel to gossip. This is not a channel to talk about stuff. This is a channel to learn. Because through my life and through my experiences and things that I've lost at, which was not a loss, remember, it's a learn. We not losing out here, y'all. We learning. This is a journey. Life is a journey. It's what you make it. You know what I'm saying? So what you take from it, it's always a lesson in everything and a blessing. And it's a curse in things as well. You know what I'm saying? But we'll get into that in another video. But I just want y'all to understand that, man, life is serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Life is advancing really quickly around us. Go look at what Elon Musk and them doing, building these shuttles and, trying to take these trips to Mars in the next few years and shit like that. Taking trips to the moon and shit. Hover cars and shit. It ain't gonna be no more motherfucking wheels on the ground, nigga. This shit gonna be floating. You know what I'm saying? Think about that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We gotta start elevating our mindset, bro. And we gotta start coming together more. Stop killing each other and stuff. Stop being jealous. Just start asking questions. Just start confronting your emotions. Stop being so emotional. Stop dwelling in your emotions, in your feelings and shit. Start to have tough skin. Develop tough skin. Our ancestors, they had tough skin. They went through the most. Our spoiled ass, this generations, we ain't went through half of what our ancestors had to go through. The scariest thing is to walk down the street and see your own kind hung on a tree. The scariest thing would be to see the Ku Klux Klan walking through this bitch with fucking mask on, burning shit up and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't have to worry about that now because I wish I would see your ass walking down this bitch with some fucking mask and shit on. You know what I'm saying? It's a different time. This ain't back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though we still got this shit though, because we from Memphis, so the clan is still active. You know what I'm saying? At the same time though, it's like, it's more black people in Memphis than anybody else. We outnumber motherfuckers out here. Like my dog said in a YouTube interview. I think Cam Newton said it, but I'm not sure. But you know, if blacks came together as a conglomerate, we would run up, we would take over shit. We would outnumber everybody. Not only will we outnumber everything, we would take over because of our power and our willpower that we have. If we forced our will, what I mean by will is this: our buying power. If we stop buying and supporting all these companies, and we took our dollar back and said, hey, well, let's keep this over here for us and start building our own, they would crumble. But what our community on? Man, this my block. Man, this my shit. This, that, there, woo. But we don't own the houses. We don't own the real estate. We don't own the land. We don't own the infrastructure. We don't own nothing. So it's like, what we fighting for? Ignorance, dumb shit. We just being stupid out here. That's why I can't be around Negroes, man. That's why I just be by myself, bro, because, you know, you got to protect your own energy. You can't let people derail what you got going. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's going to be hard. But at the same time, it's not when you got God on your side. You can't lose. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Anybody listening to the sound of my voice, you're protected. In the name of Jesus, right now, you're protected. You know what I'm saying? In the name of Yahweh, the Most High, the Creator, the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. There will be none before, there will be none after. See what I'm saying? Listen, man. We got to start elevating our mindset as a people. And it's going to start within our communities, with our own money, with starting companies, LLCs, with buying real estate. It's going to start with ownership, land. You know what I'm saying? We got to create our own. And they scared of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why they keep pushing with the agenda. You know, the music and putting the messages out there that's leading our young men and our young women to the slaughter. Instead of helping, elevating our young kids and our youth and teaching them the right things and showing them the right things through our music and through our messages, we'll give them the bullshit, the gutter shit, the shit that's making people crash out, the shit that got young men in jail doing dumb shit, killing legends and shit like that. You know, shit like that. You know, we got our young men out here making dumb decisions and irrational decisions, and then when they get in prison, they asking to get moved to cell and shit because they don't know how to maneuver in that type of arena. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. But it's going to take help within our own communities, starting our own little clubs and helping these young men and young women out. It's going to start with our messages, with our music, what we listening to. It's going to start with who we surrounding ourselves with. Is we surrounding ourselves with positive people that's pushing us in the right direction, or we pushing ourselves around crash dummies, niggas that's making us crash out, niggas that's got us out here doing the dumbest ass shit, and then when we get in jail and get our head bust and get slammed by the cops or killed by the cops, we want to, nah. But it's just going to take a lot of work. But at the same time, if we come together, I promise y'all we can make a better future for ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And we'll start to get the respect that we truly, honestly deserve as a black community. You know what I'm saying? because they like to play us so much, bro. They play us to the left so much. But we honestly will get the respect we want if we come together and we stop all the BS, bro. Because in the public eye, bro, we do so much, a lot of it. I know y'all been watching the news, man. It's just been a lot of ignorant stuff, bro. And it's a lot of good black people out here, bro. Love a lot of great people in our culture. And, you know, we don't want to be totality. We don't want to be looked at as that. We done been, do y'all know where we come from, bro? We come from royalty. We come from kings and queens and gold, and bro, we come from the highest of the high. So why is we doing stuff so beneath us? Why is we playing they little games, bro? You know what I'm saying? We should be laughing at these folks. Like, this stuff is so beneath our vibration that it's like we should raise ourselves up to where our true standards are. And the reason why is because a lot of us don't really know who we truly are. We used to our environment, and so we get blinded by that because we get blinded by our environment. We don't reach outside of our blocks. We don't reach outside of our houses and go to the library. We don't read. Even though we got the internet, we read a lot of dumb shit. We be into a lot of, clout and shit like that, and who doing this, who doing that, who better than who got the most drip, who got the most best guns, the better guns, who got the switches, who got the best drip, who got the best cars. Nah, who got the best land, who got the most acres, who got the most acquisition in real estate, who owns the most stock. Shout out to YSL, not YSL, what I'm talking about. Shout out to EYL, my bad, not YSL, EYL. Earn Your Leisure, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them guys. Because at least they trying to, at least not even trying. They're doing. And they're doing an outstanding job, by the way, of teaching and educating our people on financial literacy, bro. We need that so bad. Like, damn, we need that shit, bro. Our culture needs those men like that, bro. We need people like that. Women like that that's teaching us financial wealth, bro. They not teaching this shit in colleges. They not teaching this in, schools and shit like that. They not teaching how to start companies and stocks, and they run over the shit like real quick, like the stock market and shit, but they don't get in depth on how your ass can invest in it. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of lies and shit, but we got to start opening up our eyes to them. We got to start fighting back. We got to start taking it back. And it's because we got to start getting knowledge and getting more wise. Our people shall perish for lack of knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to, man, just say, man, stay polished, stay woke. And, we going to get it. We going to rise. So keep your head up. 100.